This next tutorial is on the standing backflips, or standing back tuck. First of all, this is a very, very dangerous trick. It's not, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it's really hard as well. So, in order to learn it, you need to find a mat and you need to have someone to spot you. You not just go out and try and attempt this, just, you need to know what you're doing, you need to have a spot, and you need to have really soft ground because it is a hard trick and the chances of landing it first time are not great. So that being said, if you haven't checked out my trampoline tutorial on a backflip, or if you can't already backflip on a trampoline, go check out that tutorial. Make sure you know how to backflip standing on a trampoline and get a lot of height. Remember, throwing up with the arms and knee in the chest. Alright, for this tutorial, a backflip. It is a really hard move, just for the fact, mentally it's really hard because you have to stall your flip to let your knees come in your chest and get around your feet. To go about this trick, you need, obviously, really soft ground. You need to have the spot, and what a spot can do to you is one hand up here, one hand behind the legs, and for the first trick, they can just throw you over your head. It's really easy. You can get someone who, they don't even have to tuck, you just throw their legs over their head just to help them get their rotation down. But do make sure you know what you're doing when you're spotting them. Alright, so for this trick, you already know how to backflip on a trampoline, I hope. So you're gonna start up. I'm a diver, so I like to have my hands forward. I like to concentrate on the flip. You have to be calm before you do the flip. You can't be all jittery and hyped up. So you're looking at where you're going. Arms are up here or wherever. You can start down here. And then before you flip, you're nice and calm and your hands come back. This is really important. Your hands shoot back. This is setting up for your backflip. So your hands go back. You're looking forward still. It's really important. You bend your knees. You're bending your knees and you throw them up as hard as you can and pushing up as hard as you can. You should be able to get a good, at least this much height while you're doing your jumps. Because essentially you get height for this flip. You don't want to lean back like some people whip it around. Not a good technique. You're not going to get the height. Mentally it's easier, but it's not easier physically. It's not good for you. So, hands coming back. You're shooting upwards, head looking forward at this point. Looking forward, you pick a point, look forward. Hands come up, still looking forward. Then your knees come, shoot your knees to your chest. Use your lower abs, throw them to your chest. Grab your knees really hard, grab them. And then at that point you can drop your head just a little bit so you can start your rotation and get down and spot your landing. This trick makes sure you get a bunch of height. So you're going to want to swing up as hard as you can and your knees are throwing your chest. You need to throw it so quickly. It's just super, super essential that you get your height and your super fast tuck. So putting that all together, you've got your spot, nice soft ground, and you know what you're doing. So already practice with a couple of these, just springing up. And once you have those down, you can go ahead when you're confident, comfortable, got your spot, got your mat, and you're ready to try it, just go ahead and try it. It's just look, it's a little something like this. So I'm a little sore because I've been doing a bunch of these already, so that's why I'm putting my hands down to brace. But even so, it's not a super taxing, it's not physically hard, except for the fact that you're throwing back and tucking your knees. It's more mentally hard, and just getting the fact, and you're just getting in your head that you've got to stall your flip before you tuck. So you're looking, swing back, and tuck. There we go, landed that one a little better. So, just give it a play. As soon as you land one, don't lose the spotter, don't lose the soft ground. Don't get too overconfident when you learn them. Make sure you're practicing on grass. I mean, super important. I haven't done one on concrete yet, so I just like to have the comfort of the grass and someone to watch you. If you can't do a spotter, at least have a friend watch you. So if you get into trouble, they can call 911 and get some help. So that's the backflip.